and that represents a 202% increase in the price of. All right, welcome to Talkin' Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. We're here to talk about all things investing, and today I want to bring a brand new company to our channel that we have never discussed before, and the name of the company is CuriosityStream, stock ticker CURI. So I'm excited to talk about this one. Like I said, this is new to the channel, and this is one of my top 10 2022 picks. So we're getting ready for next year, and I'm rolling out my list. Just a little bit about myself. I have a background in accounting. I was a CPA. I've been working with numbers for 30 plus years, and I've been a retail investor for the last couple of decades. So I'm hoping to share some of my knowledge with you guys, and we can all make some money along the way. This is a small cap, high growth company. So that is a part of the content that we're going to be expanding to in the year 2022. We're going to be bringing a lot more small cap, high growth stocks. We're going to be bringing a lot of small and medium cap EV stocks. We're going to try to mix it up and enhance the channel and try and make it the best channel that we can in the year 2022. So if you're interested in these types of videos, please smash the like button below and leave a comment and let us know that you want to see more of this content. So with that said, let's talk about CuriosityStream. The market cap is currently at $298 million. Trading is over for the day today. Today is December 23rd, Wednesday. So CuriosityStream closed at $5.67, down about 5% on the day. So the other thing that I wanted to point out is here's their 52-week range, and it's from $5.57 to $24. So this stock has gotten beat down very badly over the year this year. I've been combing through literally hundreds of small cap high growth stocks that have been beaten down 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% in the year 2021. And what I've tried to do is find the hidden gems in that pile. A lot of those companies were beaten down for a reason. However, a lot of them were just dragged down with the tide. So this is one of the companies that I feel like has been unjustly beat down and is due for a very nice 2022. So let's just take a quick second and look at what they do. This is an online streaming company. So streaming companies are getting more and more popular, and obviously Netflix is the leader, and that is worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Now, CuriosityStream is not Netflix, so let's get that straight right off the bat. However, as we look at this, you'll see I do believe that they have a very successful formula. They have been having great success. They actually had a really good 2021, despite the fact that their stock got absolutely wrecked. So this is their homepage. You can see a couple of things here. First of all, the price is on sale for $14.99. It's usually $20. Now, that is not a month. That is per year. What they say is thousands of documentaries all on demand. This channel, in many ways, is similar to the Discovery Channel. They have a lot of fact-based information, a lot of documentaries, a lot about science, a lot about nature. So you can see in the background, they have a large variety of different content, but it's all educational based. So they're a fact-based, educational based streaming company. What they are trying to do is give access to the consumer in as many places as they can so that more subscribers will be able to sign up to their service. Let's take a look at some financial information and some of the fundamentals, and then we'll look at the chart and talk about potential price points. CuriosityStream announces third quarter 2021 financial results. This was put out on November 9th, 2021. So I'm just going to go through a few of the highlights here. Third quarter 2021 revenue was $18.7 million, up 114% year over year. So you can see this is in fact a high growth company. They grew direct subscribers 50% year over year. So that is significant growth in their subscriber base. And obviously this subscriber base will lead to more and more revenue. So if we go a little further down, they say third quarter 2021 financial results. So we talked about revenue. Total paying subscribers, approximately 20 million, up 43% year over year. Net income of $800,000 or $0.8 million compared to a net loss of $6.7 million in the third quarter of 2020. So down here they say financial outlook. For the full year 2021, CuriosityStream continues to expect the following. Revenue of at least $71 million, representing 80% year-over-year growth. So I just want to go to a chart that I made charting out the 4 quarters of the year 2021 just to take a look at the growth because it is very impressive. In Q1, they had $9,900,000 of revenue. And these numbers are all per their press release and 10Ks that they submit to the SEC. In Q2, they had $15.3 million of revenue. That is a 55% increase in revenue. Quarter over quarter. So this is not year over year. This is massive quarter over quarter growth. In Q3, they had $18,700,000, so they continued to increase their revenue substantially. And again, they were up 114% year over year. I've done the math here. They said they've secured their $71,000 of revenue for the year 2021, which means they're anticipating $27 million of revenue in the fourth quarter. So that would be a 45% increase quarter over quarter. Whereas these are real numbers. Obviously, this fourth quarter is an estimate because it hasn't finished yet. Although we're at December 29th, so they must have a fairly good idea of what they're doing. So this is the quarter over quarter for the year 2021. It's extremely impressive. So this is a part of the reason I'm saying I believe they had a very good year, despite the fact that their stock got punished greatly. I want to show you just one more chart that I put together. In 2020, they had $39.6 million of revenue. In 2021, they bumped that up to $71 million. That was a 79% increase, and they had mentioned 80% earlier. The next 3 years of forecasted revenue are in 2022, $123 million. That's a 73% increase over this year. In 2023, $181 million. That's a 47% increase year over year. And then in 2024, $267 million. That's 48% increase year over year. So basically, for those 5 years, they have a compound annual growth rate of over 50%. So that is quite exceptional. So this is very clearly a high growth stock. There's several analysts that cover this. They are estimating an 80-cent loss for the year 2021, which is this current year. They're estimating a 45-cent loss next year. Just to put things in perspective, in the year 2020, they lost $2.77 a share. So this company is moving rapidly in the right direction towards profitability, and that is important. So total cash on hand is $80 million. Total debt is zero. We'd like to look at the cash burn rate and see what type of runway they have of cash that remains before they would have to start raising either debt or equity. And ideally, what you want is for the company to have enough cash left to get to profitability so that it doesn't ever have to do either of those things. You're particularly looking to make sure that they're not going to have to go do an equity raise, which is going to dilute your shares in the company. So by my estimation, based on the next few years' net losses, it looks to me like they have somewhere between a 3 and 4 year runway to get to profitability. So it looks like this company is in pretty good shape from a cash flow standpoint as well. All right, with all that said, let's take a look at the chart. Right now I'm zoomed out to the daily chart. So each one of these candles is 1 day. So this is about the last year. So you can see this stock has taken a pretty wild ride. Last December, so about a year ago, this stock was somewhere around $9. By mid-February, and this looks like February 17th, this stock got up to $22.99, so basically $23. So I've put a box around the price action between December 29th, 2020 and March 9th, 2021. For those of you in the small cap high growth sector, you will know this was a period of unreasonable exuberance for a lot of these stocks, and they ran up to numbers that were probably, for most of them, way past where they belonged. They were all over in an overbought situation. So for the purposes of my analysis, I'm eliminating these numbers and taking them off the table. I'm not setting these as future price points. That doesn't mean CuriosityStreams won't one day get back to that, but in the next 1 or 2 years, I don't think it's realistic that they get back to this over-exuberant level that they were at for a 3 or 4 month period at the beginning of the year. Let's take a look at some of the levels that I do think are realistic. There's a blue line here at around $8. This was strong support for this company for a long time, so just about 1 month ago in November, it retested this line of support and it failed. So it is now below this very strong line of support that it's spent basically 1 year at. So based on that and looking at a lot of the technical analysis, this stock seems to be in an extremely oversold position. Okay, the first price target is this line of support that held for over a year. That would actually be over a 40% increase in the stock price of CuriosityStreams. That would be my first price target. Somewhere in the next 90 to 120 days, CuriosityStreams will get back above this line of support. Again, this is not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't tell you with certainty that that's going to happen. As we just looked at the big picture on this company, it's clearly oversold in my opinion, so I think that's an extremely realistic price target. So you'll see since then, it's basically gone down in a straight line. This was all the period of time that these small cap, high growth stocks were getting destroyed. And so I didn't see any fundamental reasons why this company would have this kind of downward pressure on their stock price. Again, I think all of these companies are just in an oversold position. So if we can just get back to where we were in September of this year, that would be a 125% increase in the price of CuriosityStream stock. So I believe that is absolutely an extremely realistic 12-month price target, which is why I'm making this one of my top 10 2022 stocks to buy and hold. So this falls into a buy and hold situation for me, and I think the more time that goes by, the healthier this stock is going to get. So I'm just going to take a look at one more price target. If the price was to get from where it is today back to the line that I drew underneath this box that we excluded, I believe that's an extremely realistic price target, and that represents a 202% increase in the price of this stock. So that's basically from $6 to $18 is a triple. This is not financial advice. I cannot tell you which stocks to buy and which stocks to sell. All I can tell you is how I'm looking at this and my line of reasoning for why I think this is a stock that's at an excellent entry point from my perspective. So you guys have to make your own decisions. Best of luck. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.